I know I usually doing on here. Sometimes it do. Oh, there we go. We in there. We in
I was
there.
like, yo, what the fuck, bro?
What's up, Smooth?
What's poppin' with you?
Man, ain't shit for real. First off, I want to say thank you. You know what I'm saying, for giving me the opportunity to interview you for real. You one of the vets, one of the OGs. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's definitely a blessing to have a chance to interview you for real. But what you been up to, Smooth? What you been up to outside of battle rap for real? Like what you been
Hey,
up to?
I just honestly, man, just been living life, bro. Like
Mm,
I had the opportunity, you know what I mean, to step away. Like I was going through a lot of shit,
good.
and I had the opportunity to step away and like really get my life together. And I'm a Taurus, you know what I mean. I don't know if you know about
Right.
horoscopes and shit, but we pretty
Mm-hmm.
stubborn. So like I was doing a lot of dumbass shit. And like, you know what I mean? I know y'all see me in the messy shit and battle rap and all that. Like,
Back then for real. Shout out New Nels, New in the chat. Shout out New.
what up, Nels? You know what I mean? Like, so I was doing a lot of dumb shit and it was affecting my personal life. You know, I always like vowed, like when I went into battle rap, that I was going to try to keep the two separate.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I mean, obviously that was inevitable. You know what I mean? Dating a battle rapper and dating, you know what I mean, and being
Yeah.
at all, you know, it is what it is. So like as I got older, you know what I mean, I'm 10 years in. Like I'm like, yo, like what the fuck am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm 27. Like
Right.
I still ain't got all my own shit. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I'm like, yo, I'm a fucking like on some loser shit. Like, and it's a lot of, and it's what's crazy is like it's a lot of battle rappers that like are very accustomed to settling for mediocrity. You know what I mean?
Real shit. Real
Like
shit.
they so tunnel vision with battle rap where
Mm.
they forget they life at home. You know what I mean? Like they're sleeping on niggas' couches. They're going to events
Yes.
and don't got money to eat. You know what I mean?
Real shit. Real
Like
shit.
real like, and that's I'm never been that bitch. Like I will never be that bitch. So when I started to realize I was doing stupid ass shit
Right.
and fucking up my bag, fucking up my personal life, I was just like, I gotta step back, you know what I mean, and get my shit together. So that's what I've been doing.
That's what's up, Smooth. That's what's up, yo. I mean, that's always good to hear. You know what I'm saying? That's like the older we get, the more we start to realize shit. You
Yeah,
get
yeah,
what I'm saying? Start
yeah.
to get priorities in order for real. So that's what's up, yo. That's what's up.
On that little stupid hood rat shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You feel, but we all go. You mean it's a phase we
No
go through in
facts,
life. You heard me, real shit.
facts.
So what made you get into battle rap? Like, what made you say, "Fuck that shit"? I'm gonna try to do this for real.
Hey, not too many people know the story, you know what I mean, but the people
Mm-hmm.
in my inner circle know the story. So I had me and Quay Star. I don't remember know if you remember Quay Star, but back from the sparring session days, she
Uh huh.
battled Ray. She had the curly fro.
Bro, I know you talking about.
Yeah. So me and Quay Star, we was peoples outside of battle rap, right? So she had hit me, and I know she do the music shit and all that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, yo, I'm about to do this battle joint like up in like the Times Square area. So I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pull up. So I pulled up, and at the time, like I already knew Farrah. You know what I mean?
Right.
Me and Farrah. That's what people think. That people don't know. I already knew Farrah before battle rap. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
Before I even knew she was a battle rapper. Like so,
Sure.
I had went to the event, and then I had ran into Farrah, and I'm like, yo, like what up, nigga? She's like you know what I mean? Basically like this my shit. Like this what I do. So I'm like, all
Sure.
right, bet. So this farming session, Quay Star battled Miss Tosh. So if you go back to the footage back in the days,
Mm-hmm.
like Quay Star versus Miss Tosh, you see me right behind Quay Star. So
Okay.
that was the first battle event I really was like there and into and shit. You feel me? So I was like looking at these bitches rapping and shit, and I'm like, you know what I mean? I've always been a writer, you know, a poet. Like I
Right.
was like in high school, like I wrote all my playwrights for my school. You know what I mean? I wrote the
Okay.
plays for our school. So I'm like writing was always my shit. So I never really thought to like, yo, be a battle rapper. So I'm at the event and I'm like, man, I'm like, I'm better than all these bitches. I'm like, yo, I could do this shit, man. Like, fuck it. So I'm like, yo, Quay, like, who owned this shit in here? You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So he pointed at Debo. So I went over to Debo and I'm like, yo, like, put me on, nigga. Like, is this shit like this shit look fun? Like, I'm ready to get involved. Like, I know I could do this shit. You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
Debo put me on the next sparring session. He like, word. Quay was like, yeah, like this my people's. You know what I mean? And
True.
mind you, like me and Quay, we only shared musical interests. You know what I mean?
Okay.
She's never heard me battle rap. She's never seen me write a battle rap. Nothing. So she was just off the love, like being my
Sure.
people's. Like, yeah, I validate Shorty. Like, you know, this my people's. Go ahead.
Okay.
So Debo took my number, you know what I mean, and put me on the next sparring. And this was back in when the sparrings was in Midtown Manhattan.
Uh-huh.
Like this was when like we used to do it up in I forgot the name of the studios, but so my first sparring session ever, like nobody knows this, like nobody but the people that was there know this story, right? So my first sparring session ever, I battled this shorty named damn, I forgot fucking shorty's name. That's crazy. But
not Tank, right?
nah, it wasn't Tank. I had one before that.
That one before that.
That never dropped on YouTube. I had a battle
shit. Oh, all right.
Yeah, niggas don't know that. I had a battle before that. First, damn, it was the fucking the crazy joint with the long dress. She was like a stud a little bit. Damn, what was her name? She was battling in the sparring sessions around that time.
Shit, no, it can't be true.
I forgot shorty name, but like if she's on YouTube and shit, so like after this interview, niggas will ask me like, I'll get shorty's name, right? So
all right.
I ended up battling shorty. I get there, I wrote some raps, you know what I mean? I'm like, I used to watch Smack with my brothers back in the days, and you know what I mean? I know how to battle rap. You just write some shit to fucking offend the motherfucker in front of you and be better at it than them. So I'm like that. Treese, boom.
Lady, yo, and that's crazy. I wanted to say her name, but I was like,
no. Lady Treese was the other joint. She was the heavier set one. It was a skinnier stud joint with long dreads.
Oh shit! Oh wow! Yeah, I can't.
We battled. Like, she was one of them sparring session joints that niggas, like, and I hate to say this, but it's true, like, niggas that didn't really take serious. She was more one of those entertainer type people. Like, Lady Treese was like that, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, she battled Lady Treese. She battled Lady Treese. But anyways, I ain't going to, you know, sit here trying to figure out her name the whole interview, right? So I battled shorty, right? Bruh. Each round, I fucking spit, bro. I only spit, like, 10 bars at each round, bro, and choked every round.
For real? For real? Oh shit.
Nigga, when I tell you, nigga, I choked every round. I was like, damn, like this shit. And it's crazy because like it was only like 15 people there, nigga. I'm like, yo, like I guess I really need to step back and see if I really could do this. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? Debo was like, and that's why I fuck with Debo. Debo was like, yo, you straight, don't even worry about it.
Sure.
Like, we good. Like, next one. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up battling Tank. That was my first on camera. Not my first official battle, but my first on camera. So then I battled Tank, and I get crazy with Tank. You know what I mean? Like, the writing was already there. Like, that's probably why Debo was like, yo, go ahead, I'm going to set you up with another one. Because, like, the bars that I did get off, niggas was like, yo, like, she's fire. Like, that's crazy. Like,
you got it.
Yeah, like, yo, you got it. So we're going to give you, you know what I mean? We're going to give you another opportunity. So I had battled Tank and went crazy with Tank. And then after that, they was like, then everybody sees my face. This is when I had the cornrows. Quay was with me. Quay was already hot at the time. So Quay was like with me. It was like the new hot joint and then like this new hot joint. You know what I mean? Like nobody was really going crazy. Like 40 was already going to the ring. Bonnie was going to the ring. All the people that had a name in the sparring was already gone. So it was like me, Couture, Quaystar, you know what I mean, C3, because then C3 ended up being my battle after Hazzy. Like, and I just, like, once I had that Tank battle and really felt like, oh, shit. Like,
I could really do this shit for real.
I could do this shit and, like, and niggas fuck with my shit. Like, I always knew I was a writer, you know what I mean? But I had to get through that stage fright, I guess you want to say, you know what I mean? And I did it. And then I had Hazzy. Then I had Couture was set up before C3.
Okay.
Most people don't know that neither. Like after I battled Hazzy and I got crazy with Hazzy in the sparring, they had put me with like set me up for Couture. So it was supposed to be me and Couture in the ring right after Hazzy. But then Babs had got an idea. They seen C3 was up and coming and shit. She was like, yo, I got an idea, like do this battle. Like I know you got Couture, you prepared for her. Like do this
Okay.
for him, going knock it. You know how Babs is. Babs like, yo, this shit gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Like, nah, trust me. Like, really, really. I'm like, all right, bet. So I put Couture bars to the side and I started ranking for C3. We battled like maybe like a month later or so.
Okay.
And if you know the C3 battle, like it
That
was
was a
a lot
fire
of,
back
it
and
was a lot,
forth.
you know what I mean,
That was fire. That was a fire battle.
between the two entourages. And like
Mm-hmm.
after that battle, I really was feeling like, yo, like I could make a statement in this shit. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
I
Like,
could be one of them ones for real.
yeah.
Mhm.
So then I battled Couture, you know what I mean, in the ring, and it was just like a whole different experience than being in
Right.
the motherfucking the sparring session. And like I don't think that I lost that battle, you know what I mean?
Right.
I think that I was getting ultimately comfortable in that battle because if you really, really go back, like
Mm-hmm.
like it was pretty, you know what I mean, even when niggas
Yeah,
say with that down.
it wasn't. I didn't feel like Couture 3-0'd you, or I didn't feel
Yeah,
like
you know what I
she
mean? So
clearly beat you. Like if
yeah,
somebody would say you got it 2-1, I wouldn't argue with that.
yeah.
That's how
So
close
like
it was. Yeah.
that with that being said, like
Mm-hmm.
Couture being the viral world star, like all eyes on her,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even expect to do well versus her at all. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
I expected her to fucking pull out all the fucking theatrics and cinema and fucking run me out the ring, nigga. Like
Right.
so like that was cool for me. And then like moving forward, it was history from there.
Okay. All right. So with the battle with C3, like you said, that was a fire back and forth for real. How was that preparing for C3? Was that did you had to like feel like you had to step your bars up than your previous sparring session battles? You felt like with her, I think I gotta come a little harder.
Nah, cause it was crazy because C3 didn't really have that much footage at the time.
Okay.
So like if you listen to my bars, what I'm saying to her, like all she had was like that her footage from like her poetry slams and shit like that
Mm-hmm.
online. So
That
it wasn't easy to really write for her.
right.
But I knew if Babs was like, yo, this is gonna be crazy, I knew I had to write. Cause obviously like my bosses, you know what I mean, the people that
Right.
book me, they want me to really go crazy with this joint because they have a vision for it. So I'm like, all right, that's what really made me zero in, you know what I mean, to the shit. And then it was a little bit of shit talking, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
at the
Fight
time,
the battle up. Mm-hmm.
yeah, like at the time, my homegirl, you know what I mean, my best friend at the time, like she didn't really fuck with them like that. And then like it was just a lot of different commingled, stupid ass, messy, corny shit going on
Corny
that
shit.
it
Yeah.
honestly made the battle what it was though. So it
Okay.
wasn't like, yeah, it made the battle what it was. It wasn't even like I don't even regret that shit. Like niggas got thrown out the venue, Debo was tight, but like niggas finished the battle outside, made history, you know what I mean?
Right.
Just got thrown out of venue and still finished the battle outside in the back of the parking lot, nigga.
Yeah, that
Still
was lit.
shot it. Like
It was
niggas,
lit.
niggas was like about to go. It was like crazy in there, and niggas was like, "Yo, fuck it." Like, we going outside. We finishing this battle, nigga. Fuck out of it. This shit was going too great. We're gonna finish this battle. You feel me?
That's what's
So
up.
hell yeah.
That's what's up. So when you did get into the ring, like you said, your first battle in the ring was with Couture. How was that coming from the sparring sessions, type environment to now being in the ring? How was that experience?
I think every girl will tell you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Unless they were lucky enough to get in the ring on their first shot
Okay.
and just be able to control the whole 360 crowd. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And really be able to, like, people don't understand when you in that ring, that shit is different than being on the stage.
Right.
You on the stage, nigga, you got 45 degrees that you got to really turn back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
In the ring, you got a 360 audience you got to be able to tend to and keep entertained. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
Like, you keeping your ass to the crowd behind you the whole battle is not really ideal for your entire performance or your overall performance.
That.
So being able to move and turn and know where to direct your bars to and shit, that was like a culture shock for me because I was in a small little environment getting crazy and like people really next to me hearing my bars like, yo, that was crazy, to go into a ring where people are at least 30 to 40 feet away. I'm in the
Right.
middle of a ring, and you got to be able to project, get your bars out the same exact way as you were in that smaller setting. So
Right.
the Couture battle was a learning experience for me because my bars was fire. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was just that I didn't truly understand the setting that I was in. So that
Okay.
helped me with like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
moving forward after. And I think I battled matrimony after that. And
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, and then if you could see the transition from what I did versus couture and what I did versus matrimony, like I was a lot more
You
entertained,
was a lot more poised and entertained
poised.
to match your opponent.
You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? There you
It's
go.
comfortable.
And
Yeah.
then it was like I said, like if these females like lucky enough to get in the ring the first time and be able to execute that shit 100% right away, then kudos to you. But like you know what I mean? That couture battle, like the writing has never been an issue for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like the writing
Right.
has never been an issue. It's always been delivery, preparation time, and making sure I have that poise and stage presence that I need for niggas to hear everything they should hear.
Facts. Okay. Okay. All right. So you had on Watch the Throne too. You had Battle Star Smiles. You know, y'all was kind of like a little back and forth leading up to the battle for real. How did you call that battle? Like, did you feel like you got that? Feel like you won?
I clearly beat Star Smiles.
And Kelly be
and
smiles.
and
Okay.
Star is my boo. Like you know what I mean. Like
Mm-hmm.
I clearly beat Star Smiles. You know what I mean. Star was one of them people that when I first started watching, I was like, yo, I like this joint. Like
Okay.
she got her own charisma to her. You know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like she don't give a fuck how everybody else is rapping, nigga. She gonna rap how she rap.
Facts. Facts.
So I that's why I was like, yo, Star's different. Cause like she not gonna go bar to bar with me. Like when it comes
Yeah.
to Four's wordplay and
Yeah.
Tandra themes, like Star's not gonna go bar to bar with me.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to controlling that crowd and really talking that shit and probably, trying to talk to my soul, like that's where Star Smiles come in. So it was like I clearly beat her. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I tell people all the time, like I clearly beat her. I missed the battle, you know what I mean, the week before, or whatever, or like a couple weeks before, and then
Okay.
we had made it up, right? So we we did that battle, nigga, and I smoked her, bro. In my opinion.
Okay. Yeah, I gave you the battle. I think it was 2-1 clearly. I think I gave that to you clearly for real. You and Robin Rhymes, y'all also had a dope battle for real. How was that preparing for Robin, where though, she was a rookie, stepping on into the ring for real? Would you feel like you was giving her an opportunity at that time?
Um, I don't know. I mean, I hate to use that term opportunity because we're going on to a league. We're battling lyrically.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's an opportunity for both of us every time we
Right.
step in front of the camera, right? So
Right.
I don't truly like to use that word opportunity.
Okay.
But of course, was I more popular than her? Did I already have more respect in the culture than her? Absolutely. And if she stood in front of me and beat me, would that do a lot for her career? Absolutely. But I don't prepare for people like that.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't prepare for people like that. Because if anything, if you really, really think about it, as an artist, as a battle rapper, I'm probably gonna go harder for a bitch that nobody knows than somebody that everybody do know. Because if this bitch beats me, I'm gonna look crazy.
Facts. Facts.
I'm gonna look crazy. Like
Facts.
if I go to toe with Star Smiles and lose to Star Smiles, it's like all right, Star Smiles. I go toe to
Mm-hmm.
toe with Robin Rhymes. Nobody knows her at this time.
Right.
It's like damn Jay, like how the fuck you lose? Like
To
this bitch
no
don't even
name.
have footage. Like what this bitch came out of the woodworks and fucked you up. Like what happened?
Get back.
So
Okay.
nah, I didn't really watch her too much anyway. I know she had some tournament battles or something,
Mm-hmm. On the little small.
and I didn't really watch her battles. I just went online and I looked at her page and just see, like, I just like to see what type of person they are. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like that kind of makes me and gives me the momentum of how I'm going to rap to you.
Okay. All
So
right.
like, it's weird. Like it may be, you know what I mean? You might call me a psycho for that type of shit. But I go and I look to see, like, if I don't know of this person, I'm going to look to see what type of person you are.
Okay. Yeah, that's understandable. That's
And I go,
understandable.
yeah, I don't have time to watch all that footage. And then at the same time, it takes away from my creativity watching other people's footage.
Okay. I can see that. I can see
Yeah,
that.
like I'm all set with footage.
Okay. So you had a chance to battle on the RBE platform. You and Miss Miami.
Hell yeah, she kicked my ass.
Yeah, Miss Miami got you in that battle. Would you want to rematch with her now? Because do you feel like if you would
Hey,
have got
tell
to
you
serve
something.
you out, you would have won that battle?
Let me tell you something. I definitely, if I would have got my bars, if I would have definitely won that battle. The Miss Miami back then is not the Miss Miami that she is now. Like
Back.
they came out here to Charlotte
Mm-hmm.
and they battled. She battled Shotgun Suge this weekend,
Right.
right? And when
Mm-hmm.
I tell you that was the best Miss Miami I've ever seen in my life,
For real?
the best Miss Miami I've ever seen in my life. Like I
I
was
got
absolutely,
that.
I was very impressed. I'm like, yo, like
Oh shit. Okay, Miss Miami.
not,
Okay.
not for real, because like honestly, all the ladies, I was impressed with all the ladies that weekend. Like I didn't see the up and comer joint or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Um,
think check that out.
yeah, I wanted to make it, but to see my girl Fendi and shit. Me and
Okay.
Fendi, we had a nice
Y'all had a battle back then too.
yeah.
Mm.
So me and Fendi, I wanted to see Fendi battle and shit, but I had to work. Like it's ironic that like my schedule, I work Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. So
Okay.
it's like the way this shit,
Damn.
it was like it fucked up
The
with my schedule.
whole weekend.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm like trying to dodge work and like go to the event and taking time off and doing that and shit. So Friday wasn't really a priority for me.
Okay.
But like Miss Miami went crazy versus Suge.
Okay.
She went crazy and she went crazy in front of a crazy Suge.
So Suge was on his A
Like
game.
Suge,
Well,
yeah, Suge wasn't trash like at all.
okay.
Suge was
Okay.
fire. So the
Okay.
fact that she hung in there with him and shit might have won. Yeah, I mean, you
Okay.
never know.
Okay.
I had Suge took the first clearly, Miami took the second, and then that third was kind of neck and neck. So like, it's
Ooh,
like,
I
yeah,
definitely
Shotgun
want
Suge
that drop.
is a legend. You know what I mean? Like Shotgun
Mm-hmm.
Suge is like one of those iconic niggas that paved a lane in battle rap.
Definitely. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So like for her to do that and do that on URL was like amazing to me. So absolutely, I would definitely do a rematch with Miss Miami, and I'll take it a lot more seriously than I did on
That,
RBE. You know what I mean? Especially like I said again at that time, I was on my knucklehead shit, not preparing, wait until 2 days before to try to write 3 rounds, stupid
that,
ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
all right. So back in the day, Smoove, y'all had y'all little crew, the Fab Five, you know what I'm saying? You, Fab, Rashuni, Dawn, Shayna Ashley, the whole little crew for real. So would you battle any of your Fab Five members now? Because I know back then you haven't really had any battles with any of them. Would you battle them now?
Hey, I'm gonna say something, and I know this clip probably gonna end up all all on the new bitches pages, and they gonna be screenshotting and talking shit about how I've been
Mm-hmm.
gone and I'm washed and I'm this.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not that many new bitches that are fired.
Right.
Like
Okay.
the band, like it's not that many new bitches that are fired. So
Yeah.
ultimately, like if I jump back in the game, nigga, like who else we gonna battle?
Yeah.
Who else we gonna battle? Like them is my family, and I know like that if niggas was to ever sit down and battle, like it's gonna be bars, nigga. Like I'm gonna
Bars, right? Not no personal shit.
it ain't gonna be no personal shit, you know what I mean? And then like realistically, like nigga, like we've been in the game so long, a lot of our personal life is already in the fucking out in the open.
Facts, facts,
So,
facts. Real
like
shit.
what the fuck?
Real
What if
shit.
we go stand in front of each other and expose niggas is 10 years in? It ain't nothing new that niggas is gonna hear about us. So like, if I was to sit here and be like, yeah, if niggas wanted to see me and Farrah, like me and Farrah would be like, yo, bitch, like, I'ma fuck you up. I'ma do this.
Uh
I'm
huh.
like,
Fact.
it would never be no crazy shit. It would never be no back and forth before the battle. So I'm sorry, fans. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But we're professional enough, and that's the thing about like the older bitches, like the bitches, the veterans.
The backs, yeah.
I think that we could sit in front of each other and battle, like, and not have to worry about, you know what I mean, somebody coming out with a screenshot of me fucking or a picture of me with my ass up in a, you know what I mean? Like,
Right, right, right.
like we
Fact.
going toe to toe because we know niggas respect our bars already. So we don't got to do nothing for shock factor or do anything like that. So a lot of the new bitches, that's what they got fucked up. They feel like they
Okay.
got to do something extra to get niggas' attention. Like, bitch, just rap, nigga.
Talk your shit,
It's
Smoove.
fucking rap, bitch. You don't gotta jump on nobody's shoulder or set them on fire. Like these niggas is wilding out here. I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
they is
what are
battle rap
we
is
doing? Like, what are we doing, bro?
yeah, it's definitely getting goofy. So, like you just brought up the new girls. So, is there any new girls that caught your attention, or you think is fire, or that you would take? You know what I'm saying in the future?
I'm just starting to get back into watching this shit,
Okay,
so I don't really know like too many of the newer girls that really
girls.
main stage yet.
I name a few. How you checked out Hope Shirley?
Nah,
Never checked Eliza Versa. You gotta check them out.
yeah,
Prestavia.
I've seen Prestavia.
Same Prestavia. What you think about
Prestavia,
Prestavia?
she's fire.
Fire,
She's
yeah.
fire. She looked like she been doing this for 10 years.
She do. She do. She is very well rounded. Like
She,
she is.
she
She's very
looks
well rounded.
comfortable and like she's been doing this for 10 years. And I heard she from Brooklyn too, so
Thanks.
you know what I mean. Like Prestavia is fire. I fuck with her. I only watched maybe a battle and like
Mm-hmm.
a clip that I seen going viral on Instagram or something like that a while back. I mean, Twitter because I just got back on Instagram.
Oh,
Um,
all right.
but now she's dope. What who else? Who else?
Yoshi. What you feel about Yoshi?
I mean, I've seen Yoshi.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Yoshi do all right. Like I'm not
Right. Right.
a huge fan, but
Okay.
she's not whack.
Okay. Okay.
And I don't know if it like maybe it's not. I'm just not accustomed to like her rapping style or just
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. But like I would never see her and say yo she's trash. Like that's kind of crazy.
Okay.
Like the
Facts.
bitch was
Okay.
rapping. You know what I mean, the times that I
Yeah.
saw her and she rapping verse clips a little bit. So I would never say she's trash. That's kind of crazy.
Okay. All right. So, you battled Miss Lisa 2 years ago. One round on We Go Hard for Real. How was that? Like, you haven't battled in a while, and you stepped out, stood in front of Miss Lisa. How was that feel just to get back out there and do what you do for real?
Hey, to be real, like that battle was something that I orchestrated. Um,
Yeah.
I had reached out to Miss Lisa because like I live in Charlotte
Mhm.
and Miss Lisa live up in Durham. So Durham's
Okay.
only like maybe like an hour 45 minutes away from Charlotte. So they had did an event or whatever.
Mhm.
I forgot exactly what battle league it was. I'm not sure if it was Body Bag Battle League. It might have been because they out of Winston-Salem. Shout out to them and Bills as
Oh
well.
yeah. Shout out to Body Bag Battle League.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, yeah. Shout out to Bills as well. We connected this weekend, you know what I mean, at
Okay.
the event. But anyways, I reached out to her because like I was sitting back and if I know you follow female battle rap, so you know
Mhm.
that I had missed my last three battles with Mulatto,
Mhm.
Torture, and then well this new one, that I just missed was Queen Vixen, but
Oh yeah. I know about the Queen Vixen one.
yeah, 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 yeah. That was supposed to happen July of last year.
Oh,
Uh But I'll go into that a little later in the interview of like why
okay.
and shit. But so I reached out to her and I'm like, yo, I want to rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I already know that I missed my two battles for C Battle League and We Go Hard.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna reach out to no battle leagues to do this battle or to even ask about this battle because I already know like my track record right now is not looking too
Not
good.
that good. Right. Right.
So like I'm not that bitch that'll ever sit home and be sad or be down on my nigga. Fuck that. Like I'll get the cameraman. Like you want to write around and let's do it. Like you know
Right.
what I mean. Miss Lisa always ready to go. Like I fuck with Miss Lisa.
Facts.
So,
Yeah. I
so I'm
fuck.
like, oh, Miss Lisa, let's do this. Like I'm gonna write around for you. Like I'm gonna come up there. I'm gonna book the cameraman. Like I'm gonna do all that. Like I just want to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like just to make sure like the shit that was preventing me from doing my other battles, like that shit is not gonna prevent me from ever battle rapping again. So I'm
Okay.
like, let's do it. So she was down, she rode around. Like I fucks with Miss Lisa, bro. Like
Yeah. Yeah. Miss
like it
Lisa,
ain't, it
I
ain't that
like her.
many bitches
You
that
know.
be ready to go like Miss Lisa. Miss Lisa prepare fucking 3 rounds in 2-3 days and be ready. Like be ready. So I drove up there and shit and we did the battle and stuff and I felt really, really good about it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was just like, okay, like I still got it. You know what I mean? I
Okay.
still got it. I still got it. So then I ended up booking the Queen Vixen,
Right.
the Queen Vixen joint with We Go Hard.
Okay.
So it was supposed to be on the damn, I forgot what the name of the event was that weekend, but it was that July 31st card where
Okay.
they had China was on there and fucking I think Hope Trilly. I don't remember. Like it was just names that was hot at the time. Like it was a pretty dope female card.
Okay.
And I think Shuni was on that. Then the other card, like it was a pretty decent mix of new names and older names and shit. So I had prepared for the battle. Like, I still got all the rounds. Still got all my battle rounds. I still got my torture round because that was gonna be a 1-rounder.
Okay.
And I still got my 3 rounds for Queen Vixen just sitting in my notes. You know what I mean? But
Okay.
so I ended up preparing for the battle. Like in the day I was supposed to travel, the day of the battle, like I had like crazy panic attacks. Like, and yeah, it was crazy because like I literally. And then this is another thing like niggas don't know, like that battle I booked with Steams, like I told that nigga that was off the love because I missed my torture battle.
Okay.
So niggas like I seen a little bit of conversation. Niggas like, oh, Jay Smoove run up with deposits, this and this and that. I was doing that battle for Steams off the love because I missed my torture battle. I hit and I'm like, yo, let's do it. You know what I mean? Like I want, give me who you got for me on this card. This card is fire. Add me to it. He like, yo, Queen Vixen. I'm like, all right, let's do it. You know what I mean? So I didn't. It was no money transaction, no none of that. Because like I felt like I owed this shit to the culture. You know what I mean?
For the missed torture battle.
Yeah, like I wasn't bleeding for bread. Like I do very well outside of battle rap. So it wasn't about the money for me at that point. It was about one Steams. I consider Steams like my family, and I dropped the ball. You know what I mean? For my bro. And I'm like, I need to make this up. So Queen Vixen battle was like off the love and I was gonna be there, you know what I mean? And that shit just happened to me. And it's not even like most people don't really truly understand like how you feel when you have like really severe anxiety or
I know I got bad anxiety as well.
Yeah. So if you have really like depression and you're going through certain things and like you can't predict, number one, when it's gonna hit you. You can't do anything when it does. And then like at the same point, like from a mental health standpoint, like it's very hard when you deal with something like that to explain yourself.
Facts.
Because it sounds crazy
to other people, especially if they don't go through it.
Nigga, I was at the airport, nigga, and I turned around. They go like, bitch, please, you didn't write no rounds.
Facts.
Like, so it was like I kind of fell back into my shell that I fell into with the mulatto and the torture thing because that's the same reaction I got from the fans and from my peers and shit when that happened.
Right.
That situation with those battles with them, like I wasn't medicated. I wasn't doing what the things I was doing at the time. I wasn't smoking weed. So like it was a lot of shit. Like I was kind of like just flying through life, nigga, day by day, just doing what the fuck ever and nowhere to go. Like, so I missed the mulatto battle, and then I really didn't see them triggers and back off. I had another battle. I'm like, I'm gonna do this one. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Nigga, same thing happened. It's like, okay, what the fuck is going on with me? Like, why when I'm getting up to do these battles, the day of, nigga, I'm preparing. And any battle rapper that knows Jay Smoove knows that I am very, very, very intricate in my preparation for battles.
Okay.
Like, I have like my writing style is just so different where it takes me a while to put my shit together.
Okay.
Because I'm very, very, very like anal about pause, like exactly how I'm gonna put each bar, each 4-bar setup, and if I have a transition or if I'm doing an entendre, am I gonna make it a double, a triple, or a quadruple? You know what I'm saying? Like that's me. Like I'm
that's
like
you. That's how you break your shit down for real.
I'm not gonna ever write rhymes, nigga, and not make it to a battle.
Okay.
Y'all niggas is crazy for that. Like, like I'm never going to waste my time writing rhymes and not show up to a battle.
And not go up to a battle, right?
Like, nigga, I've stood in front of Miami and choked every round, nigga. And I wasn't prepared. I was not prepared. But you know what I said? I was like, yo, I'm not gonna not show up to this battle. That looks crazy.
Sure.
So if you ever see Jay Smoove not show up to a battle, nigga, it's something for real.
Something for real going on.
I done showed up not prepared, nigga.
Yeah, real shit. Real shit.
It's like, nigga, I'm not gonna just be like, oh, I'm not prepared, I'm not going to a battle, nigga. I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna spit what I have because I was obligated to do so. Okay. So the fact that I couldn't physically report to work or do what I needed to do, it was like it really, really took a hit on me from like a mental health standpoint. Like I was already dealing with shit, but then like I felt unprofessional. I felt I was embarrassed. Like it was just a lot of emotions tied into that, and my immediate reaction was, nigga, cut all social media down, log off everything, deactivate this, deactivate that, like, and just get in your zone. And that's what I did. Like, my family reached out to Steams and, you know, told them like, yo, this is what it is. Like, I apologize. Like, and Steams, like, and like I said, man, I love that man to death. Steams was like, you know, like, it's cool. Like, I understand. Like, tell Jay, hit me when she ready. You know what I mean? Like, don't even trip. Like, because niggas know, like, how it is. Like,
right.
If you ain't never been through nothing, you never gonna understand.
No. Yeah, you're not gonna understand. Yeah.
Or if you've been through something and you're not human enough or man or woman enough to acknowledge that you've been through something, then you'll never understand.
Right.
So, like, I just, like, at the point I am in my life right now, you know what I mean? I'm very humble at everything that I have, at how my life is going. And it's like, it's nothing a nigga in battle rap could ever say to me that's going to make me feel the way that I was feeling about myself ever again, nigga. It's like, please. I laugh at motherfuckers now. I be looking at Twitter and shit. I be like, oh, these motherfuckers are clowns, bro.
Clowns. Still doing the same shit we was doing 10, 15 years ago and shit.
Like the spaces and shit. I'm like, bro, there's no way. I go to work, nigga. I came out of work, niggas is still in the same space. I'm like, bro.
Facts. That's how it be, Smoove.
I'm like, bro, I work a 14-hour day, nigga. There's no way y'all still in this space. You know what I'm saying? But like, to each his own. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not judging or knocking nobody.
But that's not me.
That's not me. Yeah. Facts. So Smoove, you know, female, since, you know, back then when you first came in the game, you know, female battle rap has elevated. I think the ladies is finally starting to get their just due. Although I feel like there's a certain group of ladies that they're focusing on and kind of pushing more than the whole female battle rap culture. Because, you know, it's a lot of ladies that's outside bats from back then that's doing their thing. But it's like this little circle that keep getting booked for the same cards. But never mind that. But you see how female battle rap has elevated since back then to now. And a lot of these new girls that's coming in, I feel like they getting these fast plates and fast meals that y'all used to have to work hard for. How do you feel about that? Like, how that make you feel for real? For sure.
I mean, if you really think about it, they getting these plates because it's not a lot of bitches that's active.
Okay.
Who's active? You know what I'm saying? Like, besides like the big names, you know what I mean? Besides like Jazz the Rappers and Officials and 40s, like the people that like was competing for them spots, we not active.
Right.
Okay. So like, it's new bitches that see the opportunities and they jumping out there. So it's like, what else you gonna give them?
Yeah. Okay. I feel you.
Because like, think about it, like people would consider me like a mid tier. You know what I mean? Like not top tier, like a mid tier. So like, they would have to run through me. You know what I mean? And start smash like them type of people
before they can go to a hustle and a 40.
Exactly, but we not outside.
Right.
So they got to battle somebody to get their shit off. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Like, I'm never going to hate on the next bitch like, oh, you can't battles and you got hustle. Like, so.
I feel you. Do you feel like, you know how they had the Kings versus Queens 3 day 2 card? Do you feel like a lot of those women that was on the day 2 card should have been on the day 1 card, and a few of the battles that was on the day 1 card should may have been pushed to the day 2 card?
I don't know, man. Like, I'm like really conflicted with the terminology behind day one and day two, right? Because if you really think about it, bro, like a lot of the cards, I mean, a lot of the battles that happen in them smaller room settings be better than the main stage cards.
Yeah,
On the
yeah,
main stage, right?
yeah.
I
Facts.
that everybody, all the females that was on the main stage card is better than Shuni. Absolutely not.
No, that's not true.
I
That's
don't
not.
think that all of the niggas on that card were better than Fonz.
Or JC.
You see what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
like that shit don't really matter to me. I don't know, like day one, day two, day three, like
Right,
it's
right.
like if your stock is high enough, niggas don't give a fuck where you battling, they're gonna pop out.
Facts. That's a
So that's the thing is like, oh fuck that. Like nigga, if niggas want to see Jay Smoove, niggas are gonna see Jay Smoove.
okay.
You know, if 40 bars was on that card, the same amount of niggas that went to that day one, if she was on the day two, would have been at the day two.
They shit. Okay.
You know, you see my logic from that. Like that shit don't.
Yeah, yeah. It don't mean shit for real.
Yeah. But like, of course, from the outside of the culture,
Mm-hmm.
people look at, oh, you at the bottom of the card, you trash. Oh, you at the
Mm-hmm.
middle, so you're not really the best, and you
Right,
already you're
right.
not the king, you're not the first lady, you're not this. Like, it's weird shit. Like,
Yeah,
you, like we're really debating about where your name is on a piece of paper.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying.
That's kind of weird. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. So do you still have a good relationship with Queen of the Ring and Devo and Big and Babs? Like, can we see you jump back in the ring?
No, I fucks with Queen of the Ring. You know what I
Okay.
mean? We haven't really always saw eye to eye,
Right.
but like that happens in business relationships. It is what it is.
Right. Okay.
Not like people. I don't want people to ever look at it like, oh, Jay don't fuck with Queen of the Ring, Queen of the Ring don't fuck with Jay. Like it's just like when niggas don't see eye to eye or people do things that other people don't approve of, like it's bound to happen. Like we're all humans, we're all grown as fuck. Like,
Right.
but
Okay.
we also have emotions,
Okay.
and niggas
Yeah.
don't acknowledge emotions. Like you act out off emotion, and then it's like it's not wrong that you did it, but it's wrong if you know that you're wrong and you don't fix
Right.
it.
Right. Right. Real shit.
Like
Real.
I've snapped on some of my best friends, nigga.
Sure.
Like for real. Like niggas, I've snapped on them, like wild on them. But then I'm like, yo, like I was really mad at that moment, but I apologize for doing it
But
like
taking
that.
it too far. Right.
For
Right.
taking all for doing it like that. Like I could have expressed it a different way, and like most people
Yeah.
don't know how to do that, and it sucks because it ruins a lot of business relationships. But I seen Debo this weekend, and you know Debo loves me. Like I don't care what what he thinks, but Debo, we talked, and Debo knows. Like nigga, you put me on.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
put me on. You've never seen me speak bad about Queen of the Ring anyway. I would never do that.
No, I
That's
know
my home
you
league,
talk bad about
and
them.
it will never change. Like that's my home. Like they are the one that put Jay Smoove in front of a camera before anybody.
Okay. Okay.
So they'll always have, you know what I mean, my loyalty when it comes to public scrutiny. Like you're never gonna hear me go crazy on Queen of the Ring. Even if Queen of the Ring is wrong, nigga.
Okay.
That's like your family. Like some people be, you know, your cousin did you wrong, you on there going crazy talking about your cousin is this and your cousin is that and your cousin got syphilis and you know what I mean? Like
Right.
niggas
Yeah. Crazy ass shit. Hell yeah.
that's your
Yeah.
cousin, your
Yeah.
people. How
Yeah.
you take your feelings
Yeah.
and your loyalty go out the window, like that's not cool. You know what I mean? But I mean to each his own, but I've always separated myself from that type of shit when it comes to like loyalty and motherfucking just being a stand up bitch. You've never heard none of my people say battle somebody and say, oh well Jay Smoove said this like
Right.
Jay
Right.
Smoove your business. Like you've never heard that. In
Okay.
a Farrah battle, in a Shuni battle, in an official battle,
Mm-hmm.
in any battle, like with niggas, that's my people.
Facts. Okay.
So I don't, you would never, even if we fight, and me and Farrah, we fight
Right.
all the time. Me and Farrah go months without talking to each other because she's dumb.
Right.
Because she's an idiot. Right? But you're never going to hear me say nothing crazy about Alexis.
Okay.
No matter how bad we fight, no matter how we not seeing eye to eye, you're never, I don't give a fuck if we never talk again.
Okay. All right. I feel you. Okay. So Dawn lady, you know, she was battling NBD on Queen of the Ring, and she kind of called you out for real. So is that a
And
battle that you would take?
hey, honestly, I would smoke Don. Don know better than that. I don't even understand.
Okay, Smoove. Oh shit.
My
Okay,
God.
Smoove.
Now you gonna make me go watch that battle again because I'm like,
Yeah, you gotta go watch it because
and
she
that's crazy.
definitely
MBD
called
did
you
it.
out.
That motherfucking Cali,
That was in Cali. Yeah.
bro. I was right there. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
That's
Yo,
crazy, Smoove.
that's crazy. And if
Yeah.
Don, if she did something crazy, like I would smoke her. But if she didn't, then we good.
No, yeah, she did. She did. I just interviewed Dawn. Dawn was my last interview, and I asked her would she, battle any of her Fab Five members, and she was like, yeah. She said I called. You don't remember me calling Smoove out on that battle with MBD?
Oh
I
shit.
was like, yeah.
Oh, she ran with it.
hmm
Set it up. I will fuck Don up.
Okay.
Like that's crazy. I ain't even know my light skinned brother. Like why she did that.
Yeah, she was
That's
talking
crazy.
her shit for real. So Remy Ma stepped in, she got Chrome 23 jumping off, gave
They got her, man. Like
some of the biggest bags of their career. Is that a platform that you would like to battle on in the future?
yeah, I mean, I'm trying to be anywhere where the females is at. Like
Alrighty.
I fuck with the females. Like it's nobody I got animosity with. Like
Okay.
I feel like we all like
Grew up now. Y'all
yeah,
grown.
all first cousins that we used to fight and shit in the
Real
house.
shit.
And now we grown and shit, and now we just gotta watch each other back and just get bread
That,
together. Like for real. Like so, like even this weekend, like the love was crazy. Like niggas haven't seen me outside in like 4 years.
sure.
So like niggas was like, "Yo, Jay." Some people didn't recognize me because I got locks now, so my hair's
Right.
locked up, and I had my hair kind of like hanging over, like I had my shit up like in a moe.
Oh,
And
wow.
Vixen, I seen Vixen, and you know what I mean. Vixen was like, "Yo, like Jay, yo," like it was mad love. Like
That's
me
what's
and
up.
Miss Miami, like we never really truly saw eye to eye.
Right.
You know what I mean, and it was nothing but love. Like she battled Suge and she popped out like, and when I tell you, me and Miss Miami, like
hmm
we used to go harder and go crazy more at each other than like me and Bonnie. Like anybody knows that I can't stand Bonnie.
Yeah, yeah. You, Barney, you and QB, and you and that damn Miss Miami. Yeah, y'all used to go back and forth a lot.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't stand Bonnie's guts. So like me and Miss Miami used to go back and forth worse than any me, Bonnie, or me and QB. Like
hmm
so like we got to the point where it's like, bitch, when I see you, I'ma see you.
Right. Oh,
And then,
shit.
like, yeah, and then like niggas saw each other, like we looked at each other after her Suge battle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, I think you got that 2-1. And then
Mm-hmm.
niggas went on from there. Niggas was talking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sure.
yeah,
Like
like
y'all ain't missed the beat for real. That's what's
yeah,
up.
I'm fucking 31 years old now. Like, what do I look like thumping
Yeah.
at an event because I didn't like the way a bitch talked to me on the internet?
10 years ago and 6 years ago, yeah, I feel you. Like you said, we all
Like
grow
that's
up.
just me.
Shit.
Like
Yeah,
niggas ain't violate me crazy. Like niggas ain't saying nothing wild. Like but like that 40 and QB shit. Like I understand 40 standpoint from there. So I don't want anybody to ever get that fucked up.
right.
They actually have smoke. Like
Yeah,
they
them
actually,
two actually had real live like a issue, so I understood where both of them was coming from
no
with that.
facts. Like I would never like because 40 had a valid point. Like
hmm
yo niggas jumped on me in a way I didn't get my shit off. Like let me get my dolly.
Right,
Let
right.
me get like I need that now.
Even though they end up didn't even fighting,
Yeah,
so
like yeah,
like,
I'm glad. You know what I mean? I'm glad because I don't think
me
it
too, me too.
I don't think that
It
shit
wouldn't have been a good look for female battle rap. It wouldn't have.
exactly. You know what I
It
mean? I'm
wouldn't.
glad that didn't go down, but I could understand the
Yeah,
feelings
yeah,
involved. But I'm not gonna ever go like a bitch said something crazy to me on the internet. Like that's what the internet for. It's to give motherfuckers that don't have a voice outside of the internet a voice.
okay. Facts.
You know what I
Facts.
mean? Like a lot of the shit like niggas be on the internet and a lot of them be talking, but would never see half of that shit in real life.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably can't pronounce half of that shit in real life. Would you battle Gaddis? Yeah, of course I would battle Gaddis. Gaddis is a legend. Gaddis paved the way for a lot of the shit that we allowed to do now.
Gaddis definitely a GOAT.
Yeah, like I absolutely, I definitely battle Gaddis. You know what I mean? But I fucking yeah, like me and Miss Miami. You know what I mean? Like I just want all the girls to be cool. Like it was no bad blood this weekend. Like, and I know it was bitches within the circle that don't fuck with each other.
Right.
But off the love of female camaraderie.
Right, camaraderie, yeah.
So
okay. All right, so speaking about this weekend, the Kings versus Queens 3 card, I'm gonna run through the battles and tell me who you think won, 2-1, 3-0, however you want to call it. How about we can start with Flames and Jack Boy. How you call that battle?
I'm gonna keep it a band with you. Anybody knows me knows I'm always late to the events, so
Right.
I didn't get there the second round of Charlie and Yoshi, so I missed.
Okay.
And I don't want to say this on camera. I missed Official and DNA.
Okay.
I missed Jack Boy and Flames, and I walked in at the second round of Clips and Yoshi.
All right, so I'll go ahead and start with Casey and Verb. Then who you had winning that one?
Come on now,
Casey Body.
Come on now,
Casey Body. Okay.
I really don't understand why Verb was rapping like that. It really fucked my mind up. I was standing there. I'm just like, why is he rapping like that, bro? Like, I don't know what it was. He wasn't rapping like himself. And it really pissed me off because I'm like, he should not be losing like this right now.
Yeah.
All the point aside, like, even when he was rapping his shit, it wasn't, you know what I mean? Like,
it wasn't hit.
It wasn't comparing to what Casey was saying. Like,
it wasn't.
I'm listening to your bars. I don't give a fuck about booze. I don't give a fuck what these niggas talking about. When you start rapping again after they're done booing, like, I'm listening. So,
yeah.
I just don't think that. I don't know what Verb had going on, but Casey won. So nothing bad to say about Verb, but Casey won clearly.
Okay, Vixen and Rock.
Man, Vixen, man. Like, even though
Vixen, me too.
Tay Rock is, you know what I mean? Tay Rock is Tay Rock, man. He's the GOAT. Like, he's up there. Like, like it's not like Tay Rock's probably top 3 all time.
Facts.
Like, when it comes to resume consistency, his passion for the sport, like, Tay Rock is the man. So the fact that she stood in front of this nigga and really stood like and swung with him.
Yeah, she did.
Like I told Vixen when she came down, I'm like, bro, yo, I haven't been at an event jumping up and down like that, nigga, since Summer Madness 2.
That's what's up.
Like, since Summer Madness 2, I haven't been at an event like that in almost 10 years, bro. Where I was excited, bro. I'm like, yo, Vixen, nigga, I'm going crazy.
Talking her shit, Vixen was.
Yeah, like, and it's so well. Like, I did have Vixen 2-1. I just liked her angles a lot better. Okay. You know what I mean? Even the shit with Caution, like, I just felt like she executed that shit to a T. Like, everybody always say shit about Caution to Tay Rock now, but I felt like Vixen was hitting a little harder. And then, you know what I mean? I just felt like, even with Tay Rock with Buttle in there, like, yo, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Then, you know what I mean? It just made it hit even harder. Like, all right, you had to say something back to her because that shit hit your soul a little bit. So, like, the fact that they did that, like, that shit was a beautiful battle, you know what I mean? And I was really proud of Vixen. Like, I remember Vixen from back in the days. When
Vixen came a long way. Came a long way.
Like, that Vixen. So, like, I was truly, truly proud of her.
What about Jazz and Geechee?
Man, like, you know what's so wild is that I had Jazz losing in the building, right? But then I saw it afterwards, right? And I'm like, oh shit, Jazz didn't lose. I was like,
that's how I felt like Jazz edged it 2-1. I gave it the edge.
Like, it's like it's really you're really gonna have a hard time standing in front of Geechee anyway because he is so fucking charismatic. He can freestyle, you know what I mean? Like, he's controlling the crowd so crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's hard to fucking stand in front of that and spit and not have that much stage presence and still be heard. So Jazz did well. I think Jazz won that battle.
Okay. How about JC and C3?
I was late.
You was late for that. Shuni and Fonz.
Man, Fonz is fire.
Fonz is fire.
That was
Fonz
the first
definitely
time I ever saw him, and I was like this. When he the first round, I was like, oh shit. I was like, this nigga is. I ain't never seen this nigga before. I'm trying to think of bars to jump in. I'm like,
right.
I'm gonna have to fucking jump over her shoulder and punch this nigga. And I'm like, all right. So I'm like, damn, like he's going crazy. But then Shun rap, I'm like, oh yeah, sis, aha, swing back, just fuck this nigga up, like, and then like a lot of people like Easy, like fuck Easy, fuck Easy, like oh Shuni lost clear, like nah, hell no.
Okay, so Shuni definitely was fighting.
Yeah, Shuni was fighting for sure. Like that's my sis, and I'm never going to say that she lost.
Right, facts.
So it was a really good battle.
Okay.
That you would definitely like love to see on cam. Like I gotta get that. I don't even have the URL app. I gotta get it so I can see that.
All right. Smoove, if you was to return, the battle rap and a league owner said, look, Smoove, you get to pick who you want for your return battle to be, who would it be?
I already reached out and said that I want to see if they actually book it.
Mm-hmm.
This is somebody that y'all love to see, so
okay.
We both got work to do. This is a battle that's been in the works between the two, me and that female.
Okay.
For a couple years now, and I think it's honestly time to get it knocked out.
Okay. All right. Okay, that you got me thinking now.
Yeah.
Got me thinking now. Got me thinking. All right.
I mean, the league that I spoke to, hopefully they pick it up so we can get that battle knocked out for sure.
All right, bet. All right. Smoove, if you could do a 2-on-2 intergender with a top 10 male, who would it be?
Either M City or this might throw y'all for a loop. Mickey Fax.
Okay. All right.
Fax or M City. Those are like two of my favorite rappers. Fuck battle rapping. Like two of my favorite rappers. For sure. And then like I would say like I throw Steams in there too.
Okay.
I'm trying to think who else I would say. I think somebody that's compatible with my rapping style.
Right. Okay. I think you and JC will be a fire.
Yeah, I was thinking about JC too. JC, like I fucks with JC. I've fucked with JC since JC was fucking battling Chilla.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Back with the class. You know what I'm saying? And JC don't get his just due as much as he should.
He definitely don't. He don't.
JC is probably one of the top 5 writers in this shit.
Facts. He definitely one of the top 5.
And he don't get his just due as much as he should. But JC's dope. But yeah, I would say M City. I love M City. Okay. I don't know if motherfuckers really know too much about M City, but M City is the man. Like when it comes to like battles and preparing and just like his whole style. Okay. His whole style. Oh, Newborn.
Okay.
And we talked about that before. Me and Born talked about a 2-on-2. I would definitely 2-on-2 with Newborn. We would probably fuck somebody like fuck a that's crazy. Okay. Me and Newborn.
Yeah, that's crazy. A dope team. That'd be a dope team for real. So if you could battle any top 10 male, who would it be?
Damn, I didn't really think too much into this. I should have known this one was coming. With all of the intergender battles that have been going on. Fuck it, let's have fun. I would say Fonz.
Fonz, okay.
I was very impressed by this guy.
Okay, I would definitely like to see that.
Somebody like punch like that in a long time.
Okay.
And punch effectively. Like everything was tailor made for Shuni.
Landing. Okay.
Yeah, it was tailor made for Shuni. You know what I mean? Like And I respect people that write like that.
Right.
Because I know that you had to sit down and really prepare for this shit. Like, you didn't just pick up some rounds that you had from a battle you missed, or pick up some random ass raps and just came and showed up with that. Like, nigga, no. Every angle, every bar, every punch, everything was tailor made for Shuni. So, like, the fact that he took his time and took my sis serious, like, I respect niggas like that. So I would say.
Okay. Okay. Did you get to see QB versus A Ward?
I didn't. I didn't.
Yeah. You got that battle was fire. You gotta check that out when you get a chance. It was a good back and forth.
Yeah, I checked that out. No, I haven't. I didn't even know she battled. This was that before 40 or
no,
after?
after 40.
It was after 40.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she did well.
Yeah, she did. Yes, this was the first time I ever seen QB jump in a lyrical, integral bar bag. Like, no disrespect. Not one disrespectful bar. Like, it was no disrespect. It was all bars for real.
Yeah. No, that's dope then. That's fucking dope. Like,
dope. Yeah, that was dope.
I mean, kudos to her. Like, I don't never, when somebody do good, like, if I fuck with them or not, like, hats off to her.
You're a real one.
He kind of recouped after the 40 battle.
Right. Yeah, definitely. So Smoove, I'm getting close to the end of the interview for real. I usually play this little game where I name 5 battles. You can use 2 debatables. The rest the other 3 you gotta choose a winner who you think won for real.
All right,
but I'm gonna go ahead and do an all-female edition. I'm gonna name all female battles from back in the day. All right. Dawn Lady versus Vixen.
Vixen, the assassin? Vixen.
You gave it to Vixen? All right. Farrah versus Miss Merck. Bought that chopper.
Let's do Farrah.
Farrah, okay.
Wait, you said I got debatables?
Yeah, you got 2 debatables.
All right, debatable.
Use debatable for that one. All right, bet. All right. Shayna Ashley and 40.
40.
All right. QB and Bonnie.
Oh God. Debatable.
All right. Let me see. Misfit and Miss Hustle.
Bro, that's one of my favorite battles.
For real?
Hell yeah, I love that battle. Like, I really, really love that battle. But if I had to choose, I would say Fit.
You say Fit? Okay. All right, and I'm gonna hit you with one more. Official and Couture.
Official.
Okay. All right, Smoove. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to interview you. I probably have dropped the interview on the YouTube channel, female battle rap content, probably like 2 to 3 days for real. I drop it, and I'll let you know when I drop it so you promote it. Hopefully I get to see you outside this year. One of the vets. You one of them ones. Yeah, so you just gotta come out here and you gotta put your foot back in the mud, Smoove. Show these bitches who you is for real, man.
Big facts. I just, what I mean. I'm, like I said, I'm humble. I'm 100%. Like, my equilibrium is balanced at this point. So, like, I'm ready to come out. I mean, like I said, I owe the culture at this point. Like, I let my fans down. I let the culture down a couple times. So, I'm humble for the opportunities. When they come. Like I said, I've spoke to a couple people this weekend. A couple different leagues. Shout out to all of them. And we'll see what's going on.
Okay, all right, Smoove. We definitely got rap again soon, especially when when I see you on one of them cards, and I'm gonna hit you up like, Smoove, let's talk about it.
Nah, you already know, man. You can get an interview anytime, baby, for real.
Alrighty, sis. I appreciate you.
Alrighty.
All right, I'm out.